Nyana, Matthew here with freeprescriptionlenses.com, and I'm going to show you how I cut temporary loaner lenses for your RayBan 2132 new Wayfarer in the color 902L, which is the classic tortoise in the 55i size. You'll take everything out of its original packaging, your Italian leather RayBan case, your RayBan cleaning cloth, and of course your RayBan tortoise frame. When you hold it up to the light, that's where you really see the tortoise. And of course it comes with a little plastic sleeve on the temple. If RayBan, they do that so it prevents scratching of the temples during shipping. If they think it's a good idea to put one on there, well, I'm going to put two on there so we'll have twice the protection when I ship to you. But for now, I'm going to take out your original heavy glass lenses, and I'm going to cut lightweight unbreakable lenses. Your frame now weighs half the price. Half the weight, half the weight, half the weight. Of course, your lenses are free anyway, so hey, there you have it. But I'm putting your Italian frame into my Italian Santanelli. This is the LE1000 patternless edger, and the stylus has popped up and is tracing the shape of the left lens, and now it's going to trace the shape of the right. Here at freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed with quality. You buy a genuine, authentic RayBan frame and you will receive free, clear, single vision, prescription, or non-prescription passion lenses. But in your case, you asked for transition lenses, which takes me 24 hours to order, but unfortunately this is a polycarbonate lens being cut for a plastic frame. Unfortunately, I'm taking my first day off of the year. In fact, it's an entire week off. By the way, these are your lenses. Take them out of the protective sleeve. I'm going to put them in my Marco 101 lensometer, find the optical center of your lens. Now I'm going to put a dot in the center of the lens, which is too light for you to see, so that is your right lens. The dot I'm making is the optical center. I need to place that in the middle of my crosshairs in just a moment. And put a dot right there. There we go. Now I need to attach this to your lens while it is cutting. This is a block, as I like to say, Jenny from the block. So I need a double-sided adhesive sticker. And when you know it, 3M, the same people who make Post-it notes, make double-sided adhesive stickers. So the black side was the sticky side. I'm peeling the tape away to make my side sticky. Now I'm going to put that on there. Now let me slow it down for the next one because I've just been rambling too much. Put the block there. Pull this off. The black side is the sticky side. Stick that onto that one side. Pull the tape away to make this side sticky. And essentially what I'm looking at is optical crosshairs. I have a vertical meridian and a horizontal one. If you see that red dot, I need to get it in the middle of those crosshairs. Of course, I can't see while you're looking, and you can't see while I'm looking. But because I'm the one cutting, that red dot is right there at your optical center. So I'm going to take your right lens and I'm going to put it into the chuck, or as I like to call it, the Charles, because I don't know it well enough to call it chuck. But these calipers are going to come down and it's going to trace the shape of your lens to make sure it's large enough to fit into the right side of your frame. And it is. It's starting on the concave, the rear surface, closest to your eyelashes. Then it's going to move over and trace the convex side of the lens, which is the front surface. Measuring the thickness of the lens as it goes around to know where to place the bevel so it fits best inside the frame. The actual cutting wheel is down here on the bottom left. It's that lighter color wheel that's going to act like a heavy grit sandpaper to grind away your unbreakable polycarb material. This wheel in the center with that channel, that little valley, that's what's going to put the bevel on the lens so it stays inside the frame. I will have to close the door, but I just want you to see as your right lens touches down on the cutting wheel. So, Nyana, I do apologize. Like I said, I promised my wife a year ago that when she retired, which was today, that I would take her on vacation. So I'm taking my first day off of the year. I've been working 100 hours a week, 7 days a week to get all the orders filled. Now I work, it is now 8:40 Friday night, August 8th of 2014. I work Monday through Friday from about 7:30 to 11:30 at night. Then I'm lazy on the weekends. I only work 12 hours a day on Saturday and Sunday just to get all the orders filled. So because I will be out of town, now your lenses have been ordered, but because I'll be out of town when they come in on Monday, I'm giving you the loaner lenses until yours come in. And then I'm going to show you how to pop the lenses in and out, which I do for everybody in every video. But I want you to wear these until your permanent lenses come in. Then I'll cut you another pair, I'll mail them to your house, always free shipping. And you can either pop them in, and if you don't feel like messing with it, just stop by your local optical shop and they'll put it in for you for free. More than likely, at least 99% of them will do it for free. But you said you wanted these as quick as possible, so this was the quickest way I can get them to you with just clear lenses. These are plus 150 lenses, plus 150 reading glasses in both eyes. And your lenses are made out of polycarbonate. Polycarb is 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. It is virtually unbreakable. Your lenses are bulletproof up to 22 caliber and have both UVA and UVB protection. We know what the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays can do to your skin, where your eyes are 8 times more sensitive than your skin. Look at it magnify the words in the background. That's a pretty cool effect, isn't it? And of course these are also aspheric lenses, meaning it's a much flatter field of curvature. You don't get those big fat bulging fisheye look you get from cheaper lenses. So your lens is done. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to dry it off. And you still have some rough edges left over from the cutting cycle, so I want to use my hand stone, which is completely flat, to smooth out any edges. I'm going to scrape all that off so it's nice and smooth now. And this is called Schwarf, that white powdery substance I'm scraping off. Once it's on the counter, I collect it neatly into one pile, and then I wipe it on the floor. Now I'm going to be very skeptical that these lenses will fit. I'm going to tuck them in at the outside corner, push down with my thumbs. Yep, way too big. So let me take it down some. I'm going to take it down about 1/2 millimeter. And a millimeter, to all my American friends who have no idea, everyone else in the world does, a millimeter is the distance between my thumbnails. I'm going to take half of that off, just to get your lens down small enough to pop in easily, where it's going to be easy for you to remove them should you ever need to. But I was just afraid of taking any time off, so I can blame my wife for you not getting your transition lenses immediately. But this was the quickest way to put out the fire. Again, it's not the way I like to do business, but on short notice, this is the best I can do. So you will be wearing these in a couple days, and I'll have your permanent lenses delivered as quick as I can. Besides, it might be cloudy for a week anyway. It is here. So, I cannot apologize enough. This is the first time I've ever had to do this, but again, I humbly apologize. I just can't say that enough. This is going to cause me not to take any time off for the rest of the year. It's a good thing I'm a workaholic and I love what I do. So the water jets have kicked in. They're there to clean away any optical debris, like I just scraped off your lens with my thumbnail. Okay. I pull that out, dry everything off. Let me see if I can remove some of those rough edges again. Scrape that off. Okay, this time I will throw it in the trash. How about that? Okay. Okay, so in order to mount the lenses, you have the frame upright with the temples down and the lenses facing upwards. Now I have the side I'm working on closest to me. I'm not trying to reach across to the right lens. I have the empty side closest to me. It's always with the thumb. You always press down with your thumb at the nose, whether you're putting them in or taking them out. But you tuck the lens in at the outside corner, which is closest to your chest, and then with your thumbs you just push down at the nose. They snap right in. And don't worry, these are unbreakable lenses and you're not going to hurt the frame. This is how every optical professional mounts their lenses. So I'm going to flip this over to the left and hit start, and we're going to do the same thing where it's going to trace the shape of your lens, but this time it's going to trace the left side of your lens to make sure that this is going to fit in there. Always starting with the rear surface, the back surface, and then moving over and tracing the front surface of the lens. So as soon as I get back from vacation, 9 o'clock Monday morning, I'm going to start cutting your lenses for you and get them shipped out to you. Okay. So as soon as your left lens begins cutting, I'm going to continue to work on the right. I'm going to go ahead and take this block off. It is no longer needed. Pull that little rubber sticker off. Now to take these lenses out, when you get your permanent ones, you flip the frame over where the temple tips are pointed upright and the lenses are pointed down. I'm right-handed, so I grab the frame with my left hand. I put my thumb at the nose again, and I have my fingers on the other side. So while holding it, I place my thumb on top of my other thumb and push down. Out it comes that easily. Now again, to mount them, you turn them upright, tuck the lens in at the outside corner first, and then with your thumbs you just push down at the nose, they snap right in. This is a piece of cake. The reason why I encourage everyone to do this is I'm wearing the same frame, and every day I pop my lenses out and put them into a different color depending on what I'm wearing. Today I'm wearing a blue shirt, so I've got the blue, which is color 6053. And again, to put my lens in, I tuck it in at the outside corner, then using my thumbs, you press down at the nose, it snaps right in. I have this frame in 11 colors, and every day I pop my lens into a different color, my unbreakable lenses into a different color frame depending on what color shirt I'm wearing. My wife actually got jealous. That's right, I'm talking about her, the one who got me in trouble for taking a vacation. But my wife's jealous that I get to accessorize in the mornings now. So, she wants to get a pair. Okay. Let's take your lens out of the Charles, excuse me. Let me dry it off, then back to the handstone real quick for the safety bevel, as this is known as. Use my thumbnail to scrape all that off your lens. And then wipe that on the floor. You know, that never gets old. Even the clown should have fun while he's at work. So, again, let's mount the left lens. Again, I'm not reaching over the frame. I have the empty side closest to me. The first thing I do is tuck the lenses in at the side closest to me, and with my thumbs you push down at the nose and they pop in easily. I'm going to take that block off, pull that sticker away. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove the red dots from the frame, unless you want to be the first on your block to wear them that way. Now, this is also when I like to point out that when you get these in the mail and these are too loose or too tight, or they're high on one side or the other, that's because 80% of people have one ear that's higher than the other. And I'm no exception. When I take mine off and I set them on the counter, mine wobble because one ear is lower than the other. Or I can't remember, maybe one ear is higher than the other. It's one of the two. Alright, that's very sophisticated humor. You're allowed to laugh now. But that's why 99% of all optical shops will do free adjustments. So when you get these, just, if they're not fitting perfect, just stop on in. But I'm going to set them on the counter and make sure there is no wobble. I flip them over, there is no wobble. I close each temple to make sure they overlap perfectly, and they do, in the same amount of tension on each side. So that's it. If anyone has any questions, like why am I taking a vacation when Nyana wants her glasses, but just email me at freeprescriptionlenses@gmail.com. I hope you enjoyed watching your glasses being made. I will show you again when your transition lenses come in and I'm here to cut them. But everyone else has got the chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.